Your opinion, you think it's too soon to pull back on those mask restrictions?
Well, I've watched a lot of medical experts' comments and assessments of what's going on right now, and there's just a lot of confusion. I mean, the bottom line is the CDC, they got the science right, but the messaging was not clear enough. And so many people who are unvaccinated. I mean, right now we're talking about 37% of the United States is fully vaccinated, but only 25% of Mississippi is fully vaccinated. That's 75% of people not yet fully vaccinated, not having that full protection that the CDC was using as far as information to make this decision. But what's going on is a lot of these individuals who are unvaccinated, they're not wearing their masks because they're getting the wrong message. So we really need to revisit this and get the information out there because safety is now being compromised.
Dr. Quinn, how can stores enforce this new policy, or is it even up to them to enforce it?
Well, the bottom line is there are many layers of decisions that are being made for each individual store or any business. I mean, like for instance, Quinn Healthcare, it's owned by me and my wife. It's an own self-owned business, and we can enforce what we feel is best for the patients and the safety of everyone. Like for instance, you may go to one store, they may say no shoes, no shirt. That's the choice that they make, and you'd have to wear shoes and a shirt in that establishment because it's owned by a private entity. But when we're talking about the mask, we're more looking at the municipal decisions, like the governors, the cities. They can make decisions based on the safety for that city. And the CDC advisor did recommend that all these governing bodies look at not just the information that they provided, but the vaccination rates for their area. And I'm so glad I got this opportunity because I sat in with the City of Jackson's Mayor's Task Force, and we talked about the fact that in the City of Jackson, we have a lower percentage of people vaccinated compared to the country. So we followed suit and made a decision based on our local situation.
Yeah.
Well, should people who have been fully vaccinated continue to wear masks? Walt and I were having this. We were saying, well, yes, we've been fully vaccinated, but we don't know the people that we're encountering that have been. The stores aren't checking. You're not showing a card saying you've been fully vaccinated.
Right, and that's a very good question. And the CDC director, Dr. Walensky, she went on Sunday on the record, and she said that they're evaluating everything, but it's a case-by-case scenario. I mean, it's all about safety. And the main concern right now are the unvaccinated individuals that are not wearing masks, and now they're going out and they're being exposed, and all of these variants out there is dangerous, but also those that are immunocompromised and with chronic medical conditions, the elderly, they can't fight off coronavirus like somebody that's healthier. And then we have to think about our children that are less than 12. They're not even eligible for vaccination. Right. So I'm very confident that some new guidelines might come pretty soon, but in the interim, it's all about safety. So we just have to take it day by day.
Well, I was really, I don't know about other people, but I was kind of taken off guard when Dr. Walensky came out and said, this is the day, we've all been waiting for. When the last time she spoke, it was about how people weren't all vaccinated and herd immunity and all this. And the next thing that comes out is this. Do you think this was political? Do you think there was some urging of, because of the economy? I don't know.
I mean, there are many factors involved. One factor that was involved, and it's being revealed, that the CDC is really trying to get more people vaccinated. And if you'll notice, a lot of states and municipalities are given some type of rewards. I don't know if you caught the one that was doing $1 million if you can get into a lottery to get your $1 million prize. If you get vaccinated, you can go into that lottery, and others are given a beer or a shot of whiskey and all that good stuff. But the CDC is doing everything they can, and they got the science right. If everybody that was vaccinated and safe and with the requirements that they said, did not wear masks, but the problem is the messaging was not good because it was not well understood by the majority. And so many people, like I actually went to a wedding this weekend and no one had a mask on. And I asked a few of the attendees, have you been vaccinated? And they said that they haven't, but they heard you don't have to wear a mask. So it's just the information is not clear, but we'll just have to continue to educate and put safety up at the #1 priority.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Quinn. Tell you what, people can go by the CDC all they want to. I'm going to go by the MIZ because Ms. Joe tells me I've got to wear a mask.
I'm keeping mine on.
Let's keep the mask on.
Thank you, Dr. Quinn. I appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir.
Hey,